Hello guys, and welcome to this first impressions of the Crysis 3 beta video. I've never played a Crysis game before, so I don't have any opinions or expectations of what the game should have been like, or what the beta should have been like. So this is my opinions come solely from the beta. I have no previous experience with this franchise. So let's just dive into it. The game has... I'll talk about the gameplay you're going to watch as well. It's one game of the two different game modes which are on the beta. Okay, so you know, if you're even interested in watching that, you can. I'll start talking about the game modes first. There are two game modes. The first one is called Crash Site, and the second one is called Hunter. I want to talk about Crash Site first. Crash Site is basically like King of the Hill. There is always one crash site on the map at all times, and it changes location. And basically, you have to, your team, it's a team game. Your team has to stand inside the crash site to gain points. Excuse me. So yeah, that's basically a King of the Hill crash site. Works out pretty fun. Seemed to work well on both the maps that are on the beta. So yeah, that's all I have to really say about Crash Site. It's just a fun King of the Hill game, type team-based game. It's what what you want really. The second game type is called Hunter. Now I found this really fun. Basically, there are two teams, the Hunters and like the Marines. I can't remember the exact name. I think let's call them the Marines now. Everyone is a hunter apart from one person. One person starts as the hunter. Everyone else is a Marine. The hunter has a bow, which is a one-hit kill, and is completely invisible. Now, normally you have these games with like cloaks that make you invisible, but you can still see the person on your TV. The person is invisible on this. Only way you can see them is through like shadows, or if they kick up dust from where they're stepping. They are completely invisible, and it makes like a noise when they get nearer to you. It's really fun. It makes it's really almost scary when the hunter's coming after you. You can hear the noise that it makes when they get closer to you. It is almost scary. You're like, oh no, the hunter's around me. And yeah, so basically if the hunter kills you, you become a hunter, and there is a time limit in each round, and the objective for the hunter is to kill the entire enemy team and make everyone else a hunter. The objective for the Marines is to survive and not get killed. You can kill the hunter, but they'll just respawn. It's not like you kill the hunter and the game's over. The hunter respawns. But I mean, they die very quickly, but it is so goddamn hard to see them, and their weapons are one-hit kill. So you know, it's fairly hard to kill the hunter. I thought this game mode was fantastic. And it's because of the cloaking. They are genuinely invisible. You cannot see them unless there's a shadow, or you see like the dirt kick up or something when they're running around you. Apart from that, it's so hard to see them, and it makes it so good. Yeah, it is so funny, especially when there's a few hunters and you can just hear the noise that it makes when they get close to you, and you start shitting yourself and your teammates. It is a great game mode. I really enjoyed it. I can't wait to play it on some of the other, well, when the full game comes out. Next, I'll talk about the maps. There are two maps as well on the beta, as well as two game types. One is called Museum. The other is called Airport. Airport is the one you're currently seeing on the gameplay right now. It is just a big airport basically that's sort of been obviously abandoned for a very long time. Like all the foliage is taken over everywhere. Like, it looks like a jungle almost now. You know, trees and grass and plants everywhere now. I found this really fun. Really fun map. Nice. There's indoor spaces to it. There's outdoor. So you've got your little corridors and stuff. You also got your big outdoor space if people want to go there. Good for sniping. It's good for everything. You can be close range if you want. You can run around with the shotgun. You can run around with the sniper, the assault rifle, the LMG. Really doesn't matter. You can use everything on this map. I think it's really well made, and it looks great. Excuse me again. Sorry. The next map, Museum, is also really fun. It's like, it looks more like ruins to me, to be honest. It's like a big sort of ruin, very dark, very gloomy. And again, everything seems viable on this map. It's a lot more. There's like, I think it's two buildings on either side, and then sort of a middle bit with like a lake sort of thing in the middle of it. Yeah, works very well. It's a lot of fun. everything, just like airports, seems very viable. Like you can run around and have your short range weapons when you're running around in the buildings, or you can use your sniper. You can like snipe from one building to the other, or stand on the bridges like stuck in the middle. You can use your sniper. You can use your assault rifles and your LMGs, which is I think is a problem about a lot of games. These modern day games, like you've got all these weapons, but a lot of them can't really be used in a lot of the maps because it just doesn't suit them. So yeah, and again it looks great as well. Next, we're going to talk about the weapons. But so far in the beta, I don't think you can unlock any other guns. I haven't so far. But the assault rifle, it's an assault rifle. Does kills people relatively quickly if you aim for the head. Shotgun, good close range, not so good long range. What you'd expect for a game. Doesn't seem overpowered to me at all, which, you know, it is the case in some games with shotguns. LMG, very powerful, a lot of ammo, but you're a bit slow. And the sniper, one hit kill to the head, as you'd expect it. Good gun. I can't wait to see what else. Oh, and the bow, which you, if you pre-ordered the game, I don't know from where, but I know for definitely from Shop 2, if you pre-order it, you get access to the hunter bow, which is the one that the hunters use. You get early access to that. So, yeah. I'm not sure about the graphics. The game looks beautiful. From the two maps I've seen, the graphics are insane, and I know it's running on the Cry engine. That thing's awesome. The game looks really, really, really well done. On the online experience in general, I didn't really experience any lag. There's a start of the Hunter game actually I played. There was a tiny bit of lag, but I think that was just a dodgy host. Apart from that, I haven't experienced any lag in any of the games, which is great because you have a lot of these betas and stuff that are terribly laggy, terribly buggy. I've only come across one bug so far, and that's basically my gun skin didn't load, so I was running around with a scope, just a floating scope, which is, you know, it's not game breaking, is it? It's just a little graphical mishap. Like no game breaking bugs. I'm not sure about other people, just my personal experience is that. So some of the abilities you get as well. You get like an ability, I don't know if this was in the other ones like I said or not. LB. You get maximum armor for a little bit of time, this is during the multiplayer. This is in Crash Site, I don't think it works in Hunter mode because if you're a Marine you don't have a nano suit. So, which is what the Hunters wear. Yeah, so you get your maximum armor so you can like boost your armor before you get into a fight. And at RB, you get a cloak. And you become invisible for obviously a short amount of time because you've got energy that goes down. I think I'm pretty sure it recharges. So yep, there's a few guns you can pick up around the map, like this I'm using right now, the pinch rifle. At first I thought it was a sniper when I was using it, and then I realised it's actually fully automatic, and I don't know how to really use this gun to be honest, because I've shot people really fast and lots of it. As you see, I got like a kill, just like one hit there, headshot. But I've used it times where I've shot people loads and they haven't died, so I'm not sure how that gun works really. I'll have to do more testing with it. This is Museum we're playing on now as well, you know, looks great. There's also like a shield you can pick up during the map. Didn't find it that useful to be honest, because just well, I'm just going to run around you and then shoot you in the back. Pretty obvious stuff. Not like most games like Riot Shield and COD, who not really used to do that to be honest. So yeah guys, I'm actually pleasantly surprised with my first impressions of this beta because I'll be honest, I was not going to buy Crysis 3. I didn't play any of the other Crysis games and have a bit of a grudge with Crytek, the people that make it, because they own the IP to Time Splitters, which is my favourite multiplayer game of all time, and they won't bloody make Time Splitters 4, so I was like, oh, I must stay away from this stuff until they do, but I gave the beta a chance and well, I'll tell you now, I've pre-ordered the game. I have pre-ordered the game. I was not going to buy it and the beta has changed my mind and I've now pre-ordered the game. So I strongly advise everyone to go on the Xbox 360 dashboard, download it for free right now and play the beta while it's still out. I don't know how long it's out for, but I advise you play it because it is a lot of fun. I'll talk about the mechanics again. You move around, everything's just really smooth, really fluid. You've got a very cool feature where you slide when you run and press B. That seems to work really well, especially like you run around the corner, slide around the corner and then shoot people. That works really well. But yeah, so my first impressions have been great. They go really. Oh, as you can see, this is the one moment I saw some lag, which is a bit unfortunate. But you know, oh well. What are you going to do? There we go, lag. I've lost my train of thought. Where? What was? Yeah. So basically, this game I was going to skip it. I didn't even give it a thought, and I've gone and bought it. Well, pre-ordered it. But yeah, I've got it. So you know, must be my first impressions. I will do a full review of the game when it comes out, and I've had time to test both single player and multiplayer. I don't know what the single player campaign will be like. Obviously I've never played the previous ones. I don't know if they're good or not. I'm pretty sure it's a pretty big title, Crysis, so I'm assuming it's going to be a good game. I mean, I know Crytek make good games anyway, so I'm sure it will be a good game. And from the beta, multiplayer seems like a lot of fun. As you can see, you can do these big jumps, and you can do these big jumps in the air, then you press B and you do like an air stomp, which is cool, like knock people out. So yeah, yeah, I strongly advise everyone to download the beta and try this game out for yourself, because it really is a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. I'm just trying to think what else. You seem to have like, you've got your dog tags, they have all these challenges to unlock whilst you rank up. They've got just a fairly basic ranking system. You know, you're level 1, you move up to level 2, up to level 3, and with that you unlock more types of dog tags, which I guess are like your little calling card thing. So yeah, right, let's say out of 5, I'd probably give the beta a 4 out of 5. Because yeah, I really enjoyed it. It's only multiplayer, there's only 2 maps and 2 game modes. You don't really get any new guns, or at least I'm not aware that you can get any new guns. So yeah, it's fun. There's not a lot. You probably won't want to play this for too long because you will get bored on the 2 maps. The game modes are fun. Crash Site is fun, just be king of your hill. Hunter is so fun. I love it. I can see myself playing that a lot when I have the full game. So yeah guys, 4 out of 5 for the Crysis 3 beta, and my first impressions of it. Go download it guys, and if you like it, pre-order the game. That's about all I have to say about the game, to be honest. I have been Cyborg Spoon. I'm going to wrap up this commentary. I'll leave the rest of the gameplay to if you want to watch it. If you like the video guys, drop me a like, add it to your favourites, subscribe to my channel. Any other games that you'd like me to play, or like to do a review of or something, drop a comment. I'll get back to you. I will respond to all of my comments. Yeah, so guys, this has been Cyborg Spoon. I'll see you later. Cheers.
Your tactical decisions paid off. Outstanding field work.